You know, whenever I announced that I was going to review this pay per view, there's been a lot of people that have said stuff to me. On one side, you have the pro TNA guys that are telling me, Jerry, sing its praises. Sing its praises, Jerry. Say it's the best pay per view in the world. And on the other side, you have the anti TNA fans that are saying, Jerry, bash it to the ground. Say it sucks. Say whatever the fuck you want to say. Bash it. Bash it to hell. And all I really gotta say is the General will do what he's always done, and that is I'll fucking say whatever the hell I wanna say, because the General doesn't give a damn what anyone tells him to do, because the General will always, and I mean always, do what's best for him. I am not a part of a country. I am no part of an organization. I'm no part of a group. And the fact remains is that the General will do what he's always done, and that's look after his goddamn self. Now, this begs the question, where do I stand on this pay-per-view? First of all, it is not flawless. That some TNA fans are saying. It's not flawless. It's an amazing pay-per-view. But it's not horrible either. I think some people are being a little bit too hard on it. A little bit. Because the fact remains is it's my opinion, and it's my fucking channel, and I'll say whatever the fuck I want to say. Let's get into this pay-per-view. First of all, the wrestling was great in the show. Something that a lot of TNA fans give a lot of other YouTubers shit for is that they don't talk about the actual wrestling. The wrestling was good. Yes, there was a few mistakes in it. At the start of the Ultimate X match, there was a few blotches, but once the match got underway, it was excellent. Matter of fact, I would say that this Ultimate X match was amazing. Well, let's get into it. Tiger Uno retained his X Division Championship. Absolutely amazing match, and I have to praise Tiger Uno because, quite frankly, this guy dislocated his shoulder halfway through the match, and guess what? The son of a bitch still climbed up that fucking the rafters. He still went through the what they call the X ropes or whatever the fuck you like to call it, and grabbed that TNA X Division Championship. For a play to the guy. Absolutely amazing for a guy who dislocated his shoulder. That's what Dixie Carter was saying, and for him to do that is absolutely amazing. So I think a round of applause for Tiger Uno. Did very, very well. There's something I need to get off my chest though, and that's Manik. For anyone who doesn't know, a lot of people don't know this. One of my favorite characters in TNA was Suicide. Suicide, Suicide, the guy. You all know him. And what TNA's done with that character, Suicide, is deplorable. Sorry, I gotta say it. I think Manik, they should go back to maybe the skull mask. Now he's not even wearing a mask. He looks like he's going to a carnival now. I don't like it. I'm a massive... Manik was originally Suicide. It was Suicide, then they changed it to Manik. Which I was like, right, okay, maybe Suicide, maybe it was the way things are in today's society. It might not be the best name to do, but they completely changed his costume. They completely changed the mask. I didn't like that. I don't like that. I really hope they go back to the old costume because, Suicide, the character, well, he's dead. And I was a big fan of that character, and the sheer fact that he's now watered down essentially to Manik, a guy who doesn't wear a mask. I'm not too happy about that. I've went on many occasions to say that I think that the Suicide character now known as Manik. I don't know what the fucking bullshit they're doing here, but I love that character, amazing character. I love the skull mask. I love that persona, but I think TNA might need to go back to the old thing, but they're doing this guy now that's not wearing a mask. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on it. Titus, he won the Bound for Gold Gauntlet match for the future championship, for its future championship match of their choice. and Titus chose the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. It's going to be interesting to see what happens there. Now, overall, what's my opinion on it? Well, first of all, I like to see the Pope there. Although the Pope he eliminated himself. For anyone who doesn't know, I like the Pope. Not a big fan of Josh Matthews. I think he's a whiny little bitch. But I like Pope on commentary. There were some people giving the commentary shit. Personally, for me, I like the Pope on commentary. I actually do like him on commentary. But yeah, the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, Titus chose it. They could have picked someone. I know Bobby Roode's competing. He's in the TNA King of the Mountain Championship, but personally for me, I'd have Bobby Roode be a number one contender. It's just my personal opinion. Yes, they're trying to add this. They're trying to get a breakup between Titus and EC3, but personally, in my opinion, I think you got Bobby Roode. I think he should be in the title picture. Yes, he's got he's competing for the King of the Mountain Championship, but honestly, I think he should be competing for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Again, ladies and gentlemen, that's my opinion, but Titus won that. The Wolves defeated Brian Myers and Trevor Lee. Obviously, this is a rematch, Bound for Glory. Should I say, yes, Bound for Glory, but the Global Force Wrestling team, they originally won it, and then they're invoking the rematch clause at Bound for Glory. Obviously, the Wolves were going to win, and they're still your tag team championships. Tag team champions. Overall, good match. Thought was okay. Bobby Roode defeated Lashley. This was a singles match for the TNA King of the Mountain Championship. I have to say this, okay? I have said some positive things about it, but there's another thing negative I don't like, okay? The King of the Mountain Championship should be for the fucking King of the Mountain fucking champion. It should be a match. It shouldn't be a singles match. What's the point? I mean, just call it the television championship. Don't call it the King of the Mountain Championship. It's just pointless. Because if you have the TNA King of the Mountain Championship, it should be for a King of the Mountain match. It's beyond me how they're still doing that. But obviously they want Bobby Roode to hold on to a championship. Match lasted 14 minutes. Pretty good, solid match. Bobby Roode. I'm a big fan of Bobby Roode. I actually like him. Gail Kim defeated Awesome Kong in a singles match for the TNA Knockouts Championship. This match went on for 10 minutes. Awesome Kong, she beat the shit out of probably a lot of men. Awesome Kong, Awesome Kong is fucking awesome. But I think Gail Kim, for play here, I think, for her to stay in the company as long as she's doing now. Gail Kim, I felt WWE dropped the ball with her. I'm a big fan of Gail Kim. Kurt Angle defeated Eric Young via submission. It's a no disqualification match. It lasted 13 minutes. All in all, it was okay. I have to say this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna get a lot of shit for it, but at the end of the day, it's my fucking word. I'll say whatever the fuck I want. It's my fucking channel. I'll do whatever the hell I want to do. Because I'm the general, and that's just a sheer fact of it, Kurt Angle looks like shit. Even before his health issues, he's hunched over, and he doesn't look in the best of shape. It's just my personal opinion. I think Kurt Angle, obviously, this will be, what the reports are saying, this is his last TNA match. He's leaving now, and he's going to be taking a break. I think out of everyone, Kurt Angle deserves a break. There's been rumors circling the interwebs that harsh bitch that is called the YWC, and the IWC. Apparently, the rumors are Kurt Angle may be going back to WWE, but he needs to be in he needs to be in tip-top shape. So maybe he's taking a break to get into better shape, etc., etc. He doesn't look like the best of shape right now. And your main event, which is very controversial, actually. And I'll be talking about this for a long while, actually, because, quite frankly, I'm the general. I'll do whatever the fuck I want to do. Matt Hardy defeated Ethan Carter III and Drew Galloway. Matt Hardy got the pin on Drew Galloway, and this match lasted for 20 minutes. Now, Jeff Hardy was the referee. And basically, at near the end of the match, Jeff Hardy he was getting pushed and shoved, etc., etc. Ethan Carter III said, he was getting in his face, etc., etc. And Jeff Hardy hit him with a steel chair. Then Matt Hardy hit the twist of fate on Drew Galloway. 1, 2, 3. Matt Hardy is your new TNA World Heavyweight Champion. Okay, so people are turning around and saying to me that this is a travesty. Matt Hardy should not win a World Heavyweight Championship, etc., etc. Now, personally, for me, I'm a big Matt Hardy fan. I'm a big Jeff Hardy fan. As a matter of fact, I actually just seen Royal Rumble 2000 where they had that amazing match with the Dudley Boys in the tables matches when fucking when Jeff Hardy, the mad bastard, fucking jumped off a fire escape, and it was pretty awesome. I've always been a fan of the Hardy Boys, and honestly, I am so glad that Ethan Carter III is no longer TNA World Heavyweight Champion, because Ethan Carter III is a talentless prick. I don't give a fuck, okay? There's all these TNA fans are going to bash me for this, because apparently Ethan Carter III is flawless. He's got rainbows coming out of his ass. He's got rainbows and unicorns coming out of his ass. He's completely flawless. He's completely amazing. No, he sucks, okay? I don't give a damn what anyone says. I'm the fucking general. I'll do what the hell I want to do. And that's a sheer fact of it. The fact remains Ethan Carter III sucks. He's a whiny little bitch. He's got a face on him like a slapped arse. And quite frankly, Ethan Carter III completely sucks. And I'm glad he doesn't have a championship. Because whenever they seen the ratings were going down in TNA, they should have took a championship off him. Sheer fact. Sheer fact. Straight up. And I'm glad Matt Hardy won the championship. Yeah, I said it, and even the WWE fans are going to give me shit for it now. How could you say that? Matt Hardy won the championship? How could you say that? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Simple as that. Because quite frankly, I'm being told what to do here. I'm being told what to say and told the way I want to think and what to feel. And the fact remains I don't give a shit what anyone says about this review. And quite frankly, the general's back. You may pay attention. Because I'm back, bitches. I am back. And I'm better than ever. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think of this pay-per-view? Personally, for me, it's not horrible. Oh, by the way, before I get into it, there was a lot of technical issues with this pay-per-view. There was a lot of audio problems. Whenever I was seeing it, I was also hearing reports that other people had some technical issues watching the pay-per-view. If this is your, main pay-per-view for your company, and things happen. Things happen, but maybe they could be a little bit more prepared. One thing I don't like is the lighting in TNA. I wish it was a little bit more brighter, because I was like, my eyesight's bad enough being on the laptop all day, but I can barely see the wrestlers in the ring, and I'm just like, what's going on here? I can't really see it. So, but ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this because I don't really give a shit. I'm the fucking general. I'll do whatever the fuck I want to do. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure to tune in to our Halloween hangout. Who knows, I might upload a video at some point later on. I'll do whatever the hell I want to do. It's that simple. Guys, this is General Jerry on the General Jerry channel. Signing out.